While I'm sure many of you know about the NBC broadcasts or have logged on to masoncomments.org, what you may not know is that both are produced by students in either Mr. Connor's broadcast journalism classes or Mr. Murnan's web design courses. Well, these two mediums have been separated for far too long. Starting next year, Mr. Connor and Mr. Murnan are joining forces in a powerhouse multimedia program in the form of the Integrated Media Internship. Here with me today are Mr. Connor and Mr. Murnan to talk a little about their program. Mr. Connor, can you tell me a little about this new program and what it's going to replace here at the high school?
Well, this new program is replacing the broadcast journalism classes. We've always had Introduction to Broadcast Journalism, Advanced Broadcast Journalism 1, 2, and 3. Mr. Murnan teaches the web design courses at masoncomments.org. For the last several years, Mr. Murnan and I have been collaborating on a lot of things already. And as we see the trends changing in media, as media has gone to multi-platform media with online, print, broadcast media, photojournalism, social media journalism, civic journalism, we've decided the time is now for us to kind of join our forces together so that we can give students the best multimedia experience possible, especially the students who are interested in communications, broadcast journalism, public relations, marketing, all these new forums that have become careers now. One of the missions of our school district has been to make our kids college and career ready. And Mr. Murnan and I want to try to really be examples of that. We've been doing it kind of informally for several years. And with the school moving in a new direction with the change to semesters and some other changes as well with some curriculum changes that are going on, the timing was perfect for us to go ahead and bring our forces together, our kids together, so that we could give all these kids a better multimedia experience and help them prepare for college or even careers. And some of our kids are actually getting career opportunities while they're in high school because of our course. And we want to give them an internship experience while at school.
And with the students, Mr. Murnan, could you tell me how you feel combining your two classes is going to help students?
Yes, and probably the biggest way it's going to help is it's going to give them the experience that they're looking to achieve out of a course. Having the ability to use the technology and have the ability to have a skill set in the classroom where we can use the journalistic side will benefit our students. Right now, one of the struggles with us separated is we don't get to integrate the skill sets as much as I would like. Being able to utilize Mr. Connor's skill set and my skill set, the students are going to be able to benefit from both having a technology and a multimedia platform and also the journalistic side, which they need to better serve them both in a college format and in a career format.
And Mr. Connor, what made you two decide to change your program so radically?
Well, it took us stepping out of our comfort zone a little bit. Mr. Murnan's been doing the web design and the masoncomments.org now for several years. I've been doing the broadcast journalism for several years. And though we're very comfortable in our setting and we like the way we do our things, we have informally been collaborating now for years. And we basically said, you know what, the time is now. You know, he and I both use media. We watch television shows, sports shows, we use online media, we use social media. So we realize the kids are doing that. The kids are already doing that. Our students use the Twitter, they use all their social media forums, they watch the news, and they also see that there's a lot of things outside those types of productions that they can produce sports highlights. You know, professional and college teams have sports programs, and a lot of our students want to go on and do that in college. And we felt like, you know, the time is now. Our school district is making some changes. Sometimes the best time to change is when there is radical change going on. And sometimes some people are resistant to that because they do get comfortable, and we're both the same way. We're comfortable. We like what we're doing. We've had a lot of success, but it's kind of a no-brainer. Mr. Murnan runs a stellar program with masoncomments.org. My students need to learn more about how to cross over into the multimedia online version, and it's smart for me to prepare my students in broadcast journalism to understand how to use the multimedia that Mr. Murnan can teach on the website. It's good for his students who know how to do a lot of the technical aspects of development of a website to understand the content aspect. And I mean, for lack of a better term, it's just a no-brainer for us to bring them together. We both have a similar way of doing things. We like to give students kind of that freedom to challenge themselves and be more of a facilitator. We think that this internship opportunity is going to give students almost a sense of coming to school when they report to our class like it's a work situation, and they will get to experience that success in the products that they produce.
I see. And because this is going to be such a different change and the students are going to feel like they're coming more into a workplace, what kind of students do you think will be drawn to this class?
I think students that are interested in working in project-oriented and real-world scenarios, they're going to have some creativity to be able to do different types of projects and work on the skill sets that really interest them. When you come into class and we have different mediums that we can produce, whether it be on our sports that are coming in on a daily basis, and you're looking into going into the journalistic side of that, whether you're looking at producing and content related to different productions, whether it be the Chronicle, whether it be the GoMasonComics.com, where we're producing nightly on different avenues, and we're putting that into a multimedia platform where our students and our community are going to be able to see the work that our students do. You're getting a real-world experience and having students being able to be creative and bringing that creativity into the classroom, working in a sense that they have something that is tangible that they're going to be responsible for. That kind of learning is something that our students are going to be able to benefit from. It's the type of student that we're looking for, someone that can be creative, someone that can take initiative, and someone that is willing to come in and expand on a skill set and take chances with a different type of learning environment that they might not be used to. It's not going to be a traditional learning environment. It's going to be one that's going to be driven by the student, for the student body, and that's what I'm excited about, because our students will get really engaged when they're creating products that they're interested in and something that is beneficial to their school and community.
And Mason High School has always been a place to offer tremendous opportunity to learn and to apply that knowledge to work. And this program, the Integrated Media Internship, seems like yet another chance for students to gain real-world experience and apply it in school thanks to these two innovative teachers. Thank you, Mr. Murnan and Mr. Connor, for sharing the exciting news about your new program. And thank you for joining me. I'm Katelyn Emter, and I can't wait to do this Integrated Media Internship next year.